Well, Yasaba here to encomo so ewan say Asa Plus destination say baby apeso kusua de ewa manonibia one side scholarship etato the amount say United States and as United Kingdom, Canada and Switzerland. Asa Plus destinations say a need scholarship out to the tune of $10,000 one bit me at the aboa ye on shisha one year no. Enti upeso san komo mu ya mesro ofre 0302 434 492 and 055 46 055 1622 266. No what one at the Inkitown. Uni bia oni James Usia dewa amanone University bia wo United States and as United Kingdom and Canada and Switzerland. Akwenya kesiepa ana abetoho ediama. Mama yakno say yera miracles abwaje abetnas miracle kwaba.
Oi, you senior.
Divine selection.
Divine selection.
So there's also no panel selection come out. My name you won't you. No coupon. Na ama yesu yetumi asori a ye kasa. You know maybe more on my or hodin. We be as a cash nyina. Emma endra okwakoda no. Okacha kwa nso de twe che no pabo dem de o. No pabo to be so you kono popo che. No man what that so ye nyasa hima chi fever ni bida. They also no that I want to not also
Nana crowd or the moon 70
Canada. Now I feel I say I know Kwanamina who now will say yes. Nipa yeshi. The whole now the whole now bomb and answer Bonifacius are the Nipa City into Moto and I say I believe you. Oh yeah. My way malaria plus libida. Unya sa malaria plus now. Obeka oboni nyina. Na wakache nyango pose so ma towa. One share nipa crown share ni munye na da wo beto no sa da na
obi be twa wani ma ya be
o wa butre papa do ma me ho ye
na party business say
oh say nyame adaroma we need to say NPP abayoku de Ghana ha ye democracy ne processes no e betimi aka say yankon ya contribute be 70 to 80%. Enti eba no ye internal party nyama de a o do waso to fema. If you be 2021 a year shall say a restructuring of the party. Last year, a lot of the party structure elections are being made. Nyame nyina de di nyame ya doma echina omampeni abedichi Dr Bawumia.
Who Dr Bawumia?
Oh, no man say we news Ghana when any obi
miracles da bay
nkola nyina Obia me kwa de bisa question no me yesa obisa me ka ho
I don't in office ni fee na miracles we dey one shime ni munyam
na ntu mi so do
da
party ka ho
me kan ho kwa we dey one shime ni munyam
party you be say baby ni election to we no happen people baby ni am
da bi
na mo na mo be say baby
one shime ni
omo be say baby ni elections no omo to Dr Bawumia no me and ma woni je
one
shime Dr Mahmoud Bawumia 2024 elections with over 1 million votes. Because when you did Ghana how we nyina ye jutu say enye say ye prese ahabe osona heme mu ana say wonam na wonam glass so eno gold so nemum ye pe kandinia at every point in time no se ye kwa ho cheda wo hiehie mu a omaye ndaso ewo akomapa enepa ewo buo manipa eso yensem kase megitum oha ne amambrese de aba nemum se ye fasa kwan wo sire nyine kai hoboma kakrakra ye be de ye be ye ho afim ye kono ekwan na chia na odi yenim no odi otene no chia na odi yenim no otene no ye tiem a ye se doc nke ye fa benkum anke be you o se sa ye fa ne ye hwe ye fa ne yo se ayen ye san fa ne ye fa nko. That is the kind of leader that the people of Ghana are looking for. Obekaya until Dr Mahmoud Bawumia be running mate my NPP no na Ghana ha e matches kerosene ni kiso elections ne you ye beto aba eno an say obehu say party for afa kiso ne matches ene kerosene no mo de nam nkrase o mo say je natoma papa brodi no je natoma papa brodi no sa na na dey politics. But in 2008 Dr Mahmoud Bawumia be running mate pe and he started see issue based politics for Ghana ha ono no sha say no say o pese wo to abama aban bia enye o kerosene ne o matches ne o chobox ne o soap q soap ne mum bisane say dia no be yama. That was when we started campaigning on the issues. It is to date Ghana ha ope party back one Ghana ni bia betumi aka the policies are oka say oba aban mu obeye na NPP anything na obeye NPP every time obi aka say oh mo ba no mo ka say mo be say mo ba no mo ka say be say what da say Ghana ni bia aka the NDC for say na ya CPP for some more meda
eh man say fam ma o
what da o the policy back
one thing say
me more din ka say
awo bobia no abom yie ni adwuma ya adwuma pa ya adwuma afi na
me body ya ka say
o ka say ma
CPP na ka
kwa me nkruma CPP enu an na egu da bedo ara ka chete da pe enu an na ewo me di 74 years man dey
Ghana Black Stars
the enu an na ewo
can do
any new CPP go so
till date ubisa say 2008 policy ben NDC dey campaign unya CPP dey campaign unya ubisa say policy ben na 2012 2016 NDC dey campaign unya in fact oman we dey enko ye chikura bisa biela no na bisa 2020 na NDC for some power dey no be but every Ghanaian can tell you say yes e be basic secondary education free. Every Ghanaian bet to be a catcher say yes, you be here for ne escafo nyima nyina to me school and teacher and nursing training college you be the allowances ne beba. Every Ghanaian can tell you say you can say you ba mu a you be making sure say ne ankrankra nyuma for be ka bom ne be afidie dwuma. And this new breed of politics, and I say new way of doing politics no. Dr Bawumia na dey den e de ba ye ene se wo panipa ba ko a obetumi aka etifi anafo mfimfin a Christopher Kremofo abosomsom fo abom ne pia ko yenim asomaya Dr Bawumia enti ye di Dr Bawumia chiri de we are very clear in our mind say the next level of Ghana's development na ye peno ye ne say enano no o my me de masem be wie say we introduction keke me de be wie no I mean kai wasem bi and it's very important say we make am
o my so man be time we were pro
kai say
politics
answer no man peni ko for ebeba be mu 2000 no na Ghana so na kai situation ye to the extent say ye buy you know we have to declare ourselves epic because of the challenges that we were in. But by 2008 and NPP about you go into elections now. Now you see we are in the golden age of business. Now Ghana have friend the gateway to Africa. If you remember correctly, that was the time I wish you fear. Now Barclays Bank stand chat and the Kekawamba horse Jebosia by force. Oh my, what happened in the year 2008 elections was that Akayama MPP Kwame yes signed to us for the third term. Akamejidi said Ghana would have done far better than we experienced between 2009 and 2016. But what happened? Within that time, you go through and check it where we okay the amount Kofoga Lomba, you know. When we had water shortages and then we had fuel shortages. Upon all the things and all man penning Kofoya on my way. Any baby wafa ye free. It was during Kofor time you says here to be far on my sika. At the bot on my in home aquama. National health insurance. Free maternal care. In fact, before man penny for eba bemuno, not Dr. Kosibuchi or kind budgeter or mass statistics of maternal mortality and infant mortality. You know why? Because na Ghana for call awards so moko wa. Omu to me nyesken tuya into mu defie ewo obedu hospital no ewu. Internal statistics no doso or man penny ko for free maternal care ebaye emene that statistics is gone or man penny ko for Ghana for sida nyina hu sika e the health insurance ye den ebaye capitation grant ye den ebaye ankwankwa dwuma koso. But in the year 2008 the same thing that is playing out now no played out in 2008 yentumi anka yasem in your mind this for them training contempo sambe no so nyame aye adom omai na global economic crunch na ba so okay almost every time NDC MPP will hit our second term we suffer a global crisis. It is a global economic crunch ne ba no e ho sem bebre fuel prices be cost ro e be nya shortage mpo e do be cry in 2008 no na ye nya nsuo kra mbu e wo East Legon if you remember and a mark of 4 gallon ye den e ba no but Ghanaians we forgot about it. Because the NDC managed to sell Niama mienu ya na eye problem no so much to the people of Ghana say nipa na omampeni ko foye nyina Ghana for refie ene de o man ma NDC e won sunsunso ene say your social safety net ade e wo nyina omampeni ko for de ba ye nyina between 2026 omo kono magu no e won sunsunso ne say omo de yakọ wura dumso mu a e ma ankwankwa nyuma e pam nyuma yefo eto omo nyuma multimedia ha mu pam nkrofo because na mu ka adoso ehun so no ehun so ne say ehun so ne say almost about 100 na say was in the news adam dey entumi nka mo asem
I had now made them into us
come adam yan come asem
for the records minimum say na your generator na yeso
na say
una books
na say mo lay off workers na kasa kai say operational cost no cost individuals it me person be body aradan membo ma o de mebo de ka say membo de bi enye wo ka say membo mebo say no be ko cheche ba chere benefo so I just say but enye mo and so enye mo fault
enye amen fa yen ka ho
go no body
say generator some the ampa ampa
o ma o de sara body I'm not one of the best
of my knowledge.
I'm not one of those
to the best of
national service for
more individual but the fact is that in fact even if I go the stories are online you laid off workers because of high operational cost is online maybe I
national service for now
maybe I meta link no and no credit say omo mutie no pa kwhwe Facebook omo nyina nim omo jitu but they you free tama you convert factories into sorry because someone to be run it in fact nkrofo wu operation akonya so because they the torchlight and they omo these things are out there Ghana from mesua dey work akwan ho. So I just say every year na nkola 130 nkola 135,000 nkola 135,000
yawo manan kasa che ye ne twa no so
nkola 135,000 edu baby no as at 2016 no mo katre fie every year because some to go school. Now let me tell you what I was telling you. What I was telling you is that if we had allowed President Kufuor to continue in spite of the two difficulties we experienced and water and petroleum in 2008, if we had allowed NPP to continue in 2009, Anka, we wouldn't have gone through the challenges we are going through. We went through in 2016 because President Kufuor had done so much than what his challenges were. And then we have done so much between 2017 and 2021. So much. If you compare us to where we were, Kani ande dundum ejai infidie nyuma na so say na me no tie we say ya wo be kasa wo
de bo kasa che
unu say me hojo nti de me kasa
de bo kasa che introduction no do so
edu me so Stella Meka nti na me kana
and edu so ano aka
ya Stella Meka che we ya me say the assistant say na nkola na no ma wo funtu me nyesika from ko training college because of allowance no mutu me ko obobesia e de ma ne ba no ye de allowance ne ba no de ahyem ensesa ya no kre the toso mienu the asese biom ne say na nkola 135,000 na wo fo ni nyes kan fentu om school fees in secondary school omo ana omo ko secondary school omunya bebinda because dormitory so classroom blocks ano and omo ko ensesa ye the toso me adena oka age na ne de the toso me ensa ne say me constituency me wo factories mienu na bi ni ho ensesa ye the toso nine ne say multimedia form be kan kire yen so operational cost because we use generator ensesa ye so there are so many things that have changed but in spite of that there are a lot of things that have changed. We still have a few things that are still challenging for us. The point I'm making is that just as it happened under Kufuor's era, after all the things Kufuor did, because of 1 year challenge, you know, our fuel crisis and the water situation in and this for that I may trouble mono. See sad at the current situation, but under the friend saying President Dr. Bawumia, he would be able to steer us out of these challenges wherever we go to consolidate the gains now. Oh, Makacho, now the school if there is allowance on anyone to be between. He has to be there to consolidate it.
Consolidation of gains.
Now the friend said, "Boom, so now you restore. Don't you need somebody to consolidate it for you?" Yama, your friend said, "Chibani mumba no meguno." It must be consolidated, and the only person that can consolidate it is what about because you see when we woman Sunday.
I'm saying now, Chia Akonda.
I'm about make us. I'm about 2009. All the things we have done, they collapsed it. And we need somebody that at least kakrana yet to me. I know. You see, the amwedi no more day. Omundi kwa dia kan ye mo ho ban na fe de yentumi ye no yento aso because between the NPP and NDC ne ye kase ye fa no 11 na oman me ka kire say ye promise 50 ye mu 40 aka 10 omo promise 10 omo ye mu 1 ye yese omo
Nyame Adma 24th groundbreaking ceremony because so I was Sam Abe Ningo Pram district Greater Accra I was Agoto Kope Asemna Mike eti make out say the same ability village charismatic evangelistic ministries of paying Reverend Steve Mensa or say only Dr. Alhaj Mahmoud Bawumia Kesi and in our breaking ground for the same ability village na the etieni village ebenya dankura beye mako 9,000 na ebusuyeku mako be 6,900 ebesa wo a specialist hospital ebenya school a technical hub recreational and commercial centers any nyoma dodo na eka hono adesede de won dey to nkrankra ni nyimeku awdo nyina nim say we there you need to donate towards this noble project said the beya nipa ono live with disability no once with me ati won ani ahwe won ye pa enti ye encourage obi biara utie bia say #10 for ability campaign o the 10 currency bia now the boa ability village no monthly donations no betim dia call 059 74 33938 059 74 33938 and as I dial star 800 pachochi star 800 star 404 hash na fi or follow a prompt no say opese de make oboa and as o ti asiansa na wa boy here number of my friend is 0550 788 788 and as a 0303 959 299 same ability village an integrated community and empowerment center ebeboa persons with disability project we make us Joy FM a support no kwanson kusukra mama acknowledge say area chief binding so abeka en say one chief afishapa te Dominic Inti ana maazo
I'm hoping that one to say that can you
say you must have been
no sir me pay be chem 1 minute because it's Americans it's any 1 2 3 pa wakaka say but the meeting can kwabna me Dominic awudapa Dominic
we do adorable we say to our case on person mano ba America criminal FM Erika Jesse or ma Dominic Afishapa nemo nsema waka ewie di ogini se chief e be tube kama
Eric no so di na wodan che nemo wanye party Eric Dominic I no mo pe party yes
ado omo ye
last week me catch Dominic dem there wa hwe no di pa yedan yakopona se because Kwabransi yenyim no front line yenyim no backstage and na yenyim no body boa obo my yesenyin de we ran the 4th floor no yakopon umwe kwa kasepa ofatu nenyim ohema waye na ma waba bedua o kire de o ma no kwa na nyamishira na obekese na mo emenyije in dem mete de sofu salasi wa frame na obompan na mijire na me jempa boni bi ko babo no de Dominic na babo na no yete do Kwabran Inti no yebeda wo so ase yebeda multimedia fu nyina ase especially Von
yes
munda do so frame o ka sam baby I start if Nti de raja se na minchi awankasa na minchi fantastic
nana ya jantua
ana ya honestly
nana ya jantua
o de ejimbe na iya eco program na only
PRS
utility tariffs.
Yeah, because we said consultant crowd.
Obiane strength. It means that Dr Bawumia was
a consultant for the PRS.
This one be ofi bri to Breno. Go and you I don't know so be a catcher wa. Messi your presentation. O manimpa tasi e breaking it down. E ma se bi me na na ya o ekunfino o tasi o mu de America. Ti ma mi che o na mbo abado na bombo di na how the say PRS Fukra na one more consultants here. I mean, they can be a non-governmental organization. Take it upon yourself and make sure that across the country, let people understand. Because even the politics now, and I'm sure we'll get there. In our presentation, you know, I appreciated the fact that in politician be on you especially say I occupy them seats neither. Ayo Mampenyi. Which I sitting president why a first round, the second round, no, it is a maintenance seminar can I say no matter to whom na me hwe say binyimzi kakra kira if I believe the president knows more than you do and you know if he knows now know why they or there kasebi baba there ofadum so yen ko you know for Ekosiisen is a clear cut the president to what to him na I mean politics no time na your way now so tia asempa to tell a free advisor other man na so me forward there obeya ondina sam no back na on twene ho fio na I mean chair ma minua Dennis I'm
down for fantastic.
How the my monitor in this space here, communication, and I must say that other mobile about Usan say Banamekasa or party or the Fakwampi do make sure the party in human orient on which you've tried to do something, but unfortunately, I mean, I'm a no crap. Now, say Ishan or Chapra. So I am Mrs. I mean, Ishan or Chapra. Nah, say miracles or reading a midjuma. It's in already do a back on your own. Oh, that Casa the other years over there. No, because I know a couple of canoe and they get enough. There be a who can call this Shania Midjumana. In the Holy Spirit in a Nash. Okata ni nyo akuru no ho kekani rap politics ma on the ye asorunko na politics ayi me bana mi te hon oman no man a very very diabolic header omana say juma wa ya che the dance na eyo vende ni me nyina wo ye na owo kwan bia odbo he nyina o ma abo Dennis but unfortunately ne ayi offend introductory me friend picking on my no nanka me be me do ba ma yen onye kra obu agenda na o my chest decongestion and order me ansana ma start me submission me to me me ni nyina be etintin ndua na if an introduction another any premise I who the old defeat friend Dr Bawumia agenda because you start to say that my penya obotumu ahwe na ye wa huchirima wa boa hen no di Dennis na de nyikrom hana ahunchira ya komoduru baby kura na ye pedenka ban be lead him ma yehu do why asemesi amana manu mama nyina wo ho kyewo enti obeya anka ban ma yenya rehye mu bi de obeye yenya benyin bi ama wenfi wa ban na wo party ni ma wentu mu anya da man say kai fellow Ghanaians the purpose of fellow Ghanaians de nanka won fa hen only the hen na nyina yenya rehye mu na yemfa ntaba na echi bodu mbibi na abani gwanija hen because na ndamani mayete ayi say pe obi a wankasa akade oye no kwafu obotumu aye na Ghana fu bagini da eh man Dr Bawumia example because okaba ihu hu nyina wodinye kodam emirika ya wodie kodam simenyo kase yenwuyo obi anso ankade wo ba be ya bruchiro but nsema wa kama Ghana fu atina gidi NPP fu binimu ankasa kasa wenya wona na do dan kwa kufa do nimu uma wotu to abaman Ghana fu bi ka ho na ndem wa be say yi covid na mo wesi to nche na we di hwambo papa na nyimpa ota na echi onyini di dem dwume onyi Dr Bawumia it is all of a sudden opere what to paint na wadi ye homena na no ka sembi osise ko fa neti na ewo ba na mebei mepede oso mahe mezi mo mahe ni wa efenti me de neti ni nyina me di yeri tirima eda nsu kese baton na tiri nyina ba hohoro na obi ehu da bi afre nyimpe na osel mesre wonyimti mara se ye hwehwe obi a obotum waye na yewo mpempendo a ye ho kire na oba kan odin akoye nyim na wa ma yehu de ma didi oyada orehwe na mo meye no man na ye se me ye no man ye kura na otomo kwandra onye hwe mi da yo mani example pa oni John Dramani ma I'm telling you, and a typical example I made him on oye nurse for one answer because here you know you summer what can offer allowances in a more pedo na o my I also the in Nanto. What is happening today, you know. I so when I like him there over records. And to say, yeah, man, can so pedo can and no quarpa on no fear by me.
As in, I raise a war.
Sabi, how na hocha, and go for friend in our young casa. But baby, my John Dramani Mahama or share no cade. Same mum, ye born one night, wakanen, ye loan, ye fem hunsika. Nesika no we two more that 2 who know we suyade. That man say, what ye Jumano warrior. Today, Miss my Henry Polytechnic, if we were too much loan now. Obabu pasam na yeni anu bianka. Bawumia doctor okahu ona kasa su boy na no kan bi de on tum abi no catch hende IMF di oni de yeko na yenko inti na wazi Ghana beyond aid bay
Asempa FM
Honorable Kennedy Japo minister or airport
Asempa FM
minister or na Mr. President na mi chair because opera a flag bearer or the NPP. Time IMF in some bay, Dr. Bawumia no head economic management team. Until Okampa na waji tum de bibi ayidun or the echo. Na mum na one MPs. A bit the Honorable Kennedy Japan our parliament na wonya dem briefing. Until kaya no ne muri di ni dwumayem de koforia baby. O share won hall no say abai ko IMF. The video is there for everybody to see. Na me ken in sema amaka pa no. This is me ko am kokade. You're a Dr. Bawumia Okebi. Also, we can do it here. Until yen corner yen coachna. You're a kind of Riato Okebi. John Kumaze, I was talking to Miss Winjan because no Nancy, last one, or the kind of parliament, and the Oman Yipen in our 2 Senate. And now, Odu baby moye dinner money yen to me yenko yen more dear acquirement. And yidi courtesy. Order yedi magana fu. Nanka, Dr. Bawumia. Kanufuriata na nasifu ina wotum president nankasa wotum wakache Ghana for ma wacha say oh susompa na mombi na mi feed them nyi worutu because eduma no ye wo onye ne penalty ye Ghana for na woto abama no nkodi yen oma ye nyina ye kogina onye ti ebato abama nyimpa kro no aye eduma president wotum waka emma sebi wa ba Ghana for ehudo ndem kada menyi wonko na ndem menyi wonko a chopper odikan sentina senti centra ati the chopper bi abagana for you Mr. Miracle campaign bill kodo na I thought do ye within a one party abaye ko 2024 so bi bayen hu de no defeat 1992 na bentua na wode to abana and then Dr. Bawumia no the politics bi abana ebi mbada wonem bebu okwando pain. There is a group of people. The product now war champion or a bomb.
Dr. Bawumia.
Now that product now war champion or a bomb or the bar when you know one who bet you. But there is a group of people here. So Kaya sem fufu na American America they will form a cartel. Nankrofuna wonim. That no nye. Bona mesima adodode na da wodi hihenti na microphone nde hia ho a wo so adeni de before de anya kra o na ndc fo no mo hwe na masa dachimba bebisawo o se ne ndc na NPP onye man ye be hia ni o ye hia na dam tam na ye hia e kai Excellency John Dramani Mahama kan trefe de enye president da so moti na ye bi da so a wodwuma yen owo moti abasam na wokache oya horoba hihye ena menyu kase na asam no kan no ena na nado dan kwa kufa do wini a Dr. Bawumia beta nichi oto den Ekosiisen Ekosiisen
anauti
da mesamina wo ma yeta ase hwe na what's there ye ba behwe ne ye bekom na wo the politics bi aba politics a woda banye de president na wotum wo de won sifo mo kan de o ye ba be ye bibi foforo osum common fan na den emom Ghana fo hwe no won to abo se ne ma ye dwuma wo Bank of Ghana minyi mesi masika ne society me ba mo na me de ba bo an constituency bi ba mo $1 million. No, baby said that $1 million and yet the coca common fan no one won't change him. Also, that be will be set special a unit be a one over here project. I will be here what about support my district and apart from my barrier, them specially you know what, because yet is the castle. So a comedy. Ndame, no who know a friend at Duma. Kamis met to where you mean, Kawin, you know, I don't mean to. They try to do some politics now. I'm begging them.
Asempa.
Go yen na yen pako. Mami mi jidi ni de NDC no butu mo aye djuma. No da aboa. Ghana ntimo do NDC. Bonu ya NDC ne so jidi ni do NPP. Nana ya so wosipi yeti he oyefe ye ba ye chicha ye hu ye kasa wi aye sru wechi. What is this attempt today? Bawumia presidency or his excellency vice president. Opedo winning to war force hard what it to kwabisi religion in woman Ghana.
Who was the
why do you have to say that? You president be able to waba or the Christian and Muslim babuma on you don't say that again.
Don't do that. I haven't. Listen. Listen.
No.
Chief, it's right for the benefit of you know I don't do my
Chief for the benefit of
anafo etifi mfimfin abom okase me de kan kan sa do betimi aka e Christopher abosonsonfo muslimfo abom me wi mpo betimi aka ayegbe asante krombo we pie nyina akoye nim in our settings don't we always make ya kase ye ka obi ade nti ye kase ye kan ka bom asem ade ye kase ye kan ka bom asem that is why so don't it's not proper it's not you know so let me it's not proper where we do this. The point is that when we talk about unity, there's a reason we talk about unity. We talk about unity because we believe that there are diverse views, diverse backgrounds. You can always cite different but that's why we speak of unity. So and it's important. Is it not important that we have the south, the north, the middle working together?
Okay.
Isn't it important that we have Hindus, Buddhists, Muslims, Christians who please move into another sphere? Because
there is no question. Say it's the unity of purpose, building one Ghana, anti in a damn submission. Bear, Mete, when you bear, so move on. Many banana mete, me noting now until somebody can do whatever. You see, it's good for you because it's going on in your party.
No, it's not. You're not in our party.
Why we listen to our party? Why in their interviews?
If whatever it is, no, but that's why I said you should move on. You don't want to move. Whatever it is that we talk about in our party is the issue of unity of people of diverse backgrounds. There's nothing wrong with that.
Allow him to.
If it's not there, it's all good. So let's. But I'm telling you, there, NDC as a muhiam, NPP as a muhiam, because one yet to one won't pay you go. And the man you won't be on.
But you have to.
It's okay. You know, by now, you have to. You have I don't want to.
You make submissions and I interrupt. My interrupt.
No, I'm not.
But the office will touch out. Watch no. And no,
okay, no good from Muna. So I put a laptop. Obi wa oka samuna kra no do me radio. No, don't do that. I've just corrected you so you move on.
No, I have something I'm You don't say that correction. I don't speak on.
Maybe I want to was
and sincerely, from Makumem, it's there. Purpose of unity. On international Buddhist whatever. Into no damn direction. Ma slow down. Na make catch all there. I even took note because me say friend interviews na programs and Krofakasa. I can example here. You man cramming who say or you penny go also your man that way. Kwame at Pepem store. Pepem store new Nankasa no only Kwame Sefaka. If she not people ma bo hu enyim Kwame. Ona onyim so tie a Kwame mi che obi bia.
I love the kakra ho.
Awroba mo. Na enyima. Na mi tie ni program. Nyom de Duncan na. Kwame na Duncan no yi
Alotini Sasquad was
new fito sa. Bebe obi a mi che enyim new fito sa. Jamaloti. Ni ufite osa ni zinyin otum siesie no wase no. Now what can the man say me and this matter? Or by my own crowd will discuss. You can get the tape and listen extensively. When you will make a good point. Obi ya dino nya na say epede otina ode kan wasem di kire nipa no moti but unfortunately he na menya mama obia mfada madeno
nobody is talking about it. Move on. Don't talk about things that don't exist.
Same thing there.
What they say, mommy? What they say? I'm not trying to know. It's not me question you know. It's not me question you know.
Charlie now, them na man come accident.
No, but oh my, isn't not fair. Oh my, isn't not fair. Say, but me panic kasa no one share. Oh my, baby, say ochiana yan yefe.
Say me see them me ba oya foot.
And you meant to obi am for oba mbo kono to fi so om ja kono. Oba embo kono a o tiri fi so
why the congestion back to
ko yenim oba mbo kono a o tiri fi so ma no mo.
Okay chief so for me see na ko.
Oh, ana ko bi for so.
Me see there.
Emfa.
Mamma obi anye da matem.
Yo yati.
Kwabra nimpa na odi NDC enyim no tu franka no. Wo friend His Excellency John Kwame Mahama. Why a president wo Ghana hada? Why a president no? Kwabra. Ulo mefu oguza. Asofo wo bompe. Chief Imam otu anamo. Budisifu obiara mo pedo ye biara oye. Ati ma mega na sa. Eti ma mesra me chen de. Dem about we aye koyi aye ye fi kuma yi. Se dem asem no opoi wo fie na wan so ano.
O haji. What dey you fala?
Alright. Miracles won throw Emmanuel. Didn't you?
If any miracles, you miracles.
Na is yari na tubane wo midi.
Ah, you for miracles.
They mean nim dey o kasa obo midi. See my end.
You for miracles.
Ah, now tubane, na obo midi. Me baby amene.
Diabolic news no. Why nyi be the first page?
We na
first page.
Me na ya bo me ko. It is ya me.
Ma me pede me kan tintin na ni tete aba anyin de. Ye bonpaya ma honde Nyankopon be ma basebesa e bia nto ho ma oye nyina obeye papa na we one flag bearer na we one flag bearer ni wia agro ni fom kwabna dam scheme no record hwe na ntombi na scheme ni nyinde o onye but ye hwe na ye nye ni ye na ade ne be take off ya baba kansem
Mahama kra no ko etu menya vemo ba
kwabna
Mahama
so du ho na se du ho kashem problem aba. Okay. Because problem over buying there. Dominic, champion producer, then the model in there. And I don't know how to. Jamina Dennis,
Chief Bidasi.
And you know, time no boss. I grow this one. I want him to go na kabra ebeko kata ne hunti program no kodo cry on the recording kan kabra mi keep the out wala host no ko hu de yenya what
miracles are not there here.
You don't start to me so. Miracle me kill what TV bring na time Brian Asembe I was we have the men we have the miracle why if he says we have the men it's about you and I
we have the men
and then we can get him recover town
say any moment say we any more
I want now what today
we any more team
any mabus market wa
we any more
any mabus market wa
o my head is for me to show me ko
Rolling they are the same people. Now there was the same way.
Omo hwe meko ngomo omo party chairman.
What's happening? A special prosecutor officer, any Charles Bisune, what's happening there?
Ne bede ye hu. So Imran na ahye papa no. Ama me kwankwa mama nchia wo tifo no ahwe for Facebook. Ami chia me CPP for ni me nua meme. Chief by ne miracles. Ma unya me sumu na di wo bayi to radio iso
man ka ma wa na se nyame sumu no nko
OSP say insame menti ase o sese no Say so be better say or the power to arrest.
The general public is advised that in exercise of its police powers, the office of the special prosecutor can arrest without a warrant any person it reasonably suspects of having committed corruption or corruption-related offences.
So bet me arrest okay. Sana mranity.
Also to me no.
So bet me arrest so suspected. Evidence. Say the just say revolution days no. You suspect say
corruption related.
Is that what he's trying to say? So because they all came there say you suspect and yes evidence or why you're correct, but even if there's a suspicion say we are corrupt.
So that's a tweet. Office of the Special Prosecutor.
I mean, sure, so no one at the
public notice. Yes, with a chum. Me say uncle, yeah, ma, them.
On one kasa. Maybe it will be your manager in the man.
But clear. The general public is advised that in exercise of its police powers, the office of the special prosecutor can arrest without a warrant any person it reasonably suspects of having committed corruption or corruption-related offenses.
The police ni who will be no kasa real with me when evidence. Yenye investigations.
Osha obeti makasa wo.
We say ye show kwa tade ye show kra mpo obeti o man we dey more den. Say show kra mpa o dress dodo.
The powers na bro so ana.
One the powers na man no. Sa parliament for we o mugu ho. Ya no mo twro mra na ya na eye. Wo mo kofa causing financial loss. Eba na ye be che wo ma no mu ye didi. Wo mo si ayi Ghana card ni soul ayi a ye de be to aba. Eba na be chi wo ma na umu ye didi. Inti why na trust amra we? Because hu kakra o asif see e the date na because o ma hin say yetimi chi on suspicion. Say if it is evidenced but on suspicion say may you corrupt. Inti obi abetimi the mark of a special prosecutor or no aka che ni say we you corrupt inti mo nkoche no. I mean the action of arrest no kura betimi am obi anya heart attack wu. So we need to be very careful how we exact some of these laws. I see me careful send ye sanchi ye bi de ye adwuma. Because we be suspected say wo de ebia wo baby na we corrupt inti no me ba bechu maybe so anenti sa.
So suspicion
suspicion there so ntimi suspect you be na ankoche no. There should be evidence to the fact. And no say be I will be inviting say be a womra na ye hwehwe.
To be da obi betimi found the abuse opportunity.
Because we dey say o suspect me keka o betimi ache me. A paper na ho. That's what it means. So o suspect me keka say me corrupt. What am I saying?
Okay, so that's what a lawyer friend diaba.
And I say my elaborate.
OSP is a creature of the law. And as such, even though independent, must act in accordance with the law. The OSP is not above any law or court in Ghana. Arrest is governed by law. Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act 30. The OSP has power to arrest with or without a warrant. However, if the OSP wants to arrest with warrant, he must first secure an arrest warrant from a court with competent jurisdiction. OSP should publish the arrest warrant issued by the court against Charles Bissiu. What specifically was the arrest warrant for? On what basis did the court grant the OSP the arrest warrant? General, an injunction or order of court may not be issued against arrest warrant. Also, an order of the court. An arrest and stop by a stay of execution of the warrant. As the court has issued an injunction, then it stands to reason that there was no initial arrest warrant. The onus lies on OSP to prove that there is indeed a pending court action. OSP has no power to issue warrants on their own. It is the prerogative of the court. The court must grant an arrest warrant first before an accused person wanted may be declared wanted. Technically, the person is wanted by the court, not the arresting body, OSP. The OSP has no power to declare a person wanted without an issuance of an arrest warrant by the court. So, lawyer be contribution.
No, but since it doesn't mean
so what one are you reading? A year from the
OSP. There be a lawyer. OSP first one.
But sister Pacho, but anyway, I will so bring.
Okay,
Something cry.
Me person with tears, how ebia to me be or ya careful as well.
Sana make us why here or near bet you keke. Say a suspect is all corrupt. Ultimately, because Papa lawyer or tradi won't mean can't say OSP any powers to arrest you. What I say, you should be me trouble man. See, what see if he wants to arrest, he can arrest with or without a warrant. So it means the OSP can hamper. So he's quoting his law, and a parliament soon a year man. So we need to be very careful because there's
the fact that you suspect that
yes, will be a corrupt in near chill without any say young cash in chill. Yes, suspicion of corruption. That one is too open, is too subject to abuse.
And that's our parliament.
Yes, parliament that's the highest idea we. It's subject to abuse. The way you be our no way tampered kakra. Obit me you to know a chase. Yes, we am on wa quoting mra, lawyer, and you are quoting mra. And the parliament is soon a year mran. You see, we are fixed so much fixated on corruption, so sometimes, you know. We do laws and do near my in fact measure beyond to corruption in and sometimes the two politicians know so much so say we forget say corruption now it can be it's sometimes with public servants. Politician on will move 4 years and some of enter on public servants mean a better and say. That is the point. The fact is I debate to corruption as no yentina sen share say e den ye to corruption as ye lifestyle cramp to me and gender corruption. O man you be ababa bedi minister obabedi minister no oni hwe odi minister no ebi crampo those days o tu kwan not travel economy obedi minister or travel business or travel first class nema na irinya travel business travel first class. Meanwhile some ministerial position a very transient position into adwene ho say ye yimi free hwa sa lifestyle nyina abono de be no be. We need to be careful to know say ye training nipa in prudence and in modesty. Public servants bebre wo ho a o my dream say hey matena how all these years am you coffee na say mini baby da meda him. So government should provide amenities a ebetimi ama public servants no omo ho atom. O coffee onim so okoni ye o baby da affordable housing. Because most of corruption issues are mostly free public servants. Omu ne nim loopholes, omu ne nim niema ne bebre. Into corruption, you can't corruption na so intimi nye den into ase. Laws in our desperation law be ane aye.
Kajiatu.
It's suspicion of corruption. Na suspicion keke. Se me suspect it said you know you office or you suspect say oba na ne kasa okona ho no your girlfriend is utimi kopo no. Suspicion oni evidence wa baba be chi bibie ni ho
ba wo sheko na mu na ne oba fofo
kasa
ebi gidie ni say
oni ne yes ebi su kwa na wo boa no ebi kwa no wo mpo boa. And so because say o yere suspecting things so utimi ba be bo ba no.
So suspicion is not enough.
Suspicion is not grounds enough for an arrest. I don't know what the word suspicion means here, but suspicion and grounds enough for an arrest. No, we need to be very careful. As I see a BOSP law no media mo interrogate. As I see a statute Ghana de ba kwa yenya ne mra na da ho ne yenhwem. This about betchiwas. Yes. As I say media no mu use mo space no na mo me hwehwe laws no. Na yetimi eje parliament ma wo mo amend some of the laws. Yes. We need to lead that course. because they be a sorry no pa agenda setting there for politicians no me set agenda no man the my ho chire my ho toye no media for no monhwe ye nyina ye nhwe me one of ye nyina ye nhwe there should be your friend is saying
that conscious effort
ye hwe emrani bi okra ye nim se ne yesitie ye nim se yesitie you was say oba be ye almost citizen omoma omra so timi kan emrani nyina na timi hu se wo garden kura fu na ebusu a ye do be court wo backyard garden efua ye do be court. Inje so wutimi hu ye hu mra ye te mra ni biase sometimes also no o man ye ni interest say ye baba be lay paper no to ho na say ye timi hwehwem o mo de ba public ne ye discourses na ye ka ho asema ye nye interest de be hwe ne ye de kone apase say mra bi e be pass bia ne timi de constituencies na nkrofo timi ye na media force mo bo hu de me believe say Sam lay wo hoi ya meshe baby won e law na creating no mu obi anhwe
you know onye from so bia
onye de bo onye from so bia because the one mram ti say yan hwehwe ne law no me interpret sa ade na wo de abeto ho no me hwe so bia mpo hu law na creative office of special prosecutor because the first person na obaye no na obi anhwe dem enye wo NDC ni otemase o NDC ni nti ono kro ho no kra ne ho ashi the president and I do akwa for USPNDC ni but enne no omo nipa na wo ho nti no omo mie nyina ye nhwem ye hu de wo mra no ansana yakwa fa bibi kese bi aba beto ye so because upon suspicion of corruption na betimi abe family dia bibi bia betimi ayeden amo aba abe family.
I see. There are lots of text messages ever on this matter. MCD Inane is pointing to the fact that we need to look at.
Yes, I said if you law na creative nipan. One year lucky na kofa miracles ko tena hwa. Ni bufu ya no more suspects or himfa. Oti azie ukofo obi a ono no onye tampeda. BBC ya no bo suspects. NHS ye nyina ebe bo suspect, ebe bo obi a suspects. Wo sha atade bi kura na obi fili se ne boarding ya wo say we dey udipa no you corrupt e bi kura na ne maami bi na tomano ni nua bi na tomano to be baba be you start you say yankrofo start aba be lead a certain life bi as if say ya bohu as if say niam bi ho ayi ntimi nye but we are in a free country as long as anipa no oye na adwuma timi ye de ono ani sika ode opeso ode yen we should be able to, we should not go back. This provision was a loan is as if see a pesi ekoyechi. A pesi a boko ye chibio. Ye twemo hokra na bibia levelize. Bibia levelize pepe. CPP ni NDC ni NPP ni GCPP and we are in a democracy. Inti sa de na de bia suspicion of corruption. So we know say e true because akwa yes obi o ye ho ye across o ye corrupt. Obi mpo asem cross o ye corrupt. Otimase. Chibani ahye ne ring kama ye amahwe yi. Obi ti akira o so ye corrupt. Intu chibani o per life. Ye nim chibani nye ne. Oti ase me meti ni di na ache na minim kwa se mehia ne da. Inti no onam ne baby a address come obi na ho si chibani wo ye friend saying national organizer inti no NDC no ye corrupt. It's maybe no abone brother than ne papa abobra bi ato ho ayeden amano. Inti we need to be very careful. Some of these laws akoyesa ahoye laws bi sa no. We are very careful how we go about some of these things because pacho ye hu bi da. Meme mo bi asobo but ye nkola ni ye hu bi wo fia ne abesesa papa cars nyina ne ye de ko wo papa ono abo ne bra royal lawyer ni bibia ne cars nya etimi sesa ko me kai yeswa those days papa cars Jaguar Benz Ford on besesa ni nyina de ko e obi be ka so on suspicion into no I think say we shouldn't go back. And I don't know say if Imran betimi akọ back to parliament for some form of an amendment. So that not say yemfa powers into OSP ninsem but to be sure say laws na ye no mama me hye yen ana say mama me so ye kon ma ne nso ono ankasa ne kom.
Okay, so so the mission of that OSP and the core functions to investigate and prosecute alleged corruption or suspected corruption.
Alleged?
Yes, to investigate and prosecute alleged corruption or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses, to recover the proceeds of corruption and corruption-related offenses, and take steps to prevent corruption to the end that it promotes good governance.
Take steps
to prevent corruption to the end that it promotes good governance, transparency, accountability, and probity in Ghana's constitutional governance towards the attainment of the Constitution's preamble aspirations. Core functions. The core functions of the office include the following: the investigation and prosecution of cases of alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses under the Public Procurement Act at 2003 at 663. Investigation and prosecution of cases of alleged corruption and corruption-related offenses under the Criminal and Other Offences Act 1960 Act 29 involving public officers, politically exposed persons, and persons in the private sector involved in the commission of the offense. Investigation and prosecution of cases of alleged or suspected corruption and corruption-related offenses involving public officers. And recover and manage the process of corruption. Disseminate information gathered in the course of investigation to competent authorities and other persons the office considers appropriate in connection with the offenses specified in paragraphs A and B. Cooperate and coordinate with competent authorities and other relevant local and international agencies in furtherance of this act. Receive and investigate complaints from a person on a matter that involves or may involve corruption and corruption-related offenses. Receive and act on referrals of investigations of alleged corruption and corruption-related offenses by Parliament, the Auditor General's Office, the Commission on Human Rights and Administrative Justice, the Economic and Organized Crime Office, and other police body, and perform any other functions connected with the objects of the above. So very powerful.
But you hear Benny,
a very, very, very powerful.
I like them. Which year?
Let me show me what I'm saying.
Nanado na de bayana. And I know what that.
It was not Nanado.
Was me tea probity and accountability.
Chief, but Chief, I
didn't powers in the easy. And to see I divorce where you man there.
But see the friend, Otis Walker, you couldn't see the friend, a collaboration, but eventually you can pick up their investigation.
And so why did we set this one up? Because when we have all those bodies,
I think it's a minimum.
We don't trust those.
No, a certain independent, more fearful approach to fighting corruption. Even though Ohangi hostile with the Attorney General. So what I said. But
who does he report to? Or independent?
I think it works close relation with the Attorney General. Oh, we'll check. Chum. Pacho. Samson Ladi. Now on my side, it's a bit me. Chief, even with what we have read, a man position here very a year, a mania kakra. When you be a officer, Nakuma no Hotimi, added 2 free year be there, and what's empty say.
You see, Office of the Special Prosecutor, no, if you baby no bay. As a result of promises, woman you there. Abandon Banoa be create ibina wa kwentia katasishena proy ananya dam not na unse me reading na dey na offices are work there will be head dream na nasefu na dey record nyina say orukodo a obi report to issue be na wo another allegation be kodo a wo tu wa friend na wa yehwem ananya dam na opache where I have a problem also politically exposed. I don't understand that. You know, was a honoso persons are all politically exposed. Or honomum de mentasi. But you see, Massa, OSP na semi our bay. What is the brain behind you cry? Damn topic. I mean, what
Charles Bisu.
No, yeah, sure.
What's the main Charles Bisu now arrest now?
Yeah.
And let it buy.
I've read something. You so correct. I was a court amount that the warrant.
Setting aside to wait until 22nd judgment from the court before we omit my proceeding.
There is another.
Yeah.
And I'm
that's why Pachoma that's why also they be catch it.
I make major court no.
Wait major court.
If it's a me so me was 2 minutes me here court warrant the cross to say.
You see. Freeport watching what warrant no the channel.
Debbie. Debbie.
Arrest nothing then.
See, you freedom of freedom for some hours.
Now, Eco Police Station, now what you statement now also tap who showed that. I was listening to a certain lawyer or church. Tap who showed that also you under arrest. Now I know I'm mobile and now they say whatever. Special prosecutor and officer sells or
sales
or and you know or arrest or detain. Until that means the police or police or one officer. And I any issue in there. Special prosecutor won't to arrest.
Well, the back and forth.
There be the way I say upon suspicion.
Okay.
What I say upon suspicion.
It means suspected chief by the owner. Cause I will change no crowd.
Because you are politically
exposed. You'll be an offer because we'll be at this kind of
but suspected say now lifestyle.
I'm missing some my boo now while I bet you. Do you understand what I'm saying? There is a problem there where you read that was a politically exposed. But I listened to your program, sir. Hey,
happy birthday, boy.
Happy birthday
to you.
Brana Facebook.
Brana show you. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Kamna. Assembly ni kanyina no ayekabia, but I was very happy. Na me ti the interview na. Me nua wonto say wetukwa no so nya around but oba obere oboko. I think the one issue you Governor say I'm careful. There are a lot of people out there who invite him. Now we arrest him. Now we probably want on bail now. Yeko. And say issue now we ban our president now house about corruption. And so I start the work corruption now. Oh man, if you need to show why not the work on na one. Now yeah I'm on one man. There may be a whole new way. But where? Mrano ni mu rem to them na yarike parliament and one was I think then in the parliament I want to oyepa private man grad to me the some be come work him na yehwehwe de yedi batu yi mo nyenyi de kabra be na me special prosecutor I will miss my mission ya wonyimti and then answer na me nyipa bi am ni di hu okay, kind of kwabna friend no fa. Into online.
Ojina so di ko.
Kwabna is suspected.
The moment we get there na che ye ko ye chi, that's where me nana ya agenda. Onyi de then ye ko ye chi. Na mum say dwumadin hwenda me you say offices be in some akodo. I don't know whether people are not reporting another allegations in coma office no on cha. O mind. One can say to you, a lot of cases that sometimes, you know, women here say me we often now express quite over for able to me.
So now issues are coming up that the fear that the power might be exercised arbitrarily and no Office of the Special Prosecutor Act 2017 Act 95959. If you read, I'll say the Special Prosecutor and authorized officers shall exercise the powers of a police officer specified in the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act.
They shall exercise
the powers of a police officer.
So that means one of a shadow police.
Obetimiache. You know, catch us oh, in your court is over issue.
Now, when you show the Rollins in an ad, no natural idea.
Oh, my
because at the end of the day, I know she because here will be this way to write this. Because I didn't because probity and accountability now. They say so. You say OSP with a police. Probity and accountability. They say the language.
You know experience or there.
Because probity and accountability language.
Did you read there was a now into OSP microphone? That means police train on. They are like
no, so police.
No, but what you read now, the police and Casa. What's one but two police officer? One I hear them.
You see a police for corner office.
What you read now is different from.
There was me arresting to bet a police for you.
And then you'll say, office of
not
the special
necessarily
prosecutor.
Only a police for, but only a police.
The special Act 2017 Act 959. The special prosecutor and authorized officers shall exercise the powers of a police officer specified in the Criminal and Other Offences Procedure Act 1960 Act 30 or any other enactment.
That means an officer of the OSP, not necessarily a police officer.
Yes,
can come in and arrest.
Yeah. But the BNI for so many police force they can arrest.
That's what it means.
Yeah.
Yoko can arrest.
Yeah.
Yes, they have the same thing.
The same thing. Okay. Into no, issue you know, the power no. I had a particular one or those who do that.
The boss say, "Asema ye in say, okay, a suspicion. Also, but kind or say alleged."
Okay.
And we had different suspicion.
Yes.
But on no try was upon suspicion. So we are corrupt.
Is where because on why drink
yes. But when no if it is alleged allegation be what it will be investigated by OSP.
Yes.
It means it say you investigate.
But the other question is that Nana, if you had the powers to arrest, or you have the powers to, why then go to court to look for a warrant to arrest? Why? Because already you have a power to arrest.
Me sure so court so or warrant. You na court too.
So or stop on
That let me say
you na court so or stop on from me.
There be no lawyer no explanation than when I was here with you. The lawyer now some more kind there. Court
there's a pending case, yes.
And there's an arrest warrant. You read something breaking.
I'm not sure if you don't know. So what you
arrest warrant. And the lawyer in the position in there. Court now would that 7. Say court in him. Court now warrant in the film. On him there. Them suit you. Obey one because the massive number and it's the same height.
So why are you granting them
that? Just that you will commercial blah blah blah. Obey grant there one call for you. But let me show you now. I'm lawyers nature but I'm seeing something here. There was a court to suicide and a way spirit card.
That's why
you are asking that question.
So what's up? Why back and forth?
But you see, the point is also that if we go to the other side,
maybe now there is more.
Do we know why OSP invited Miami Charles Bishop?
In fact,
what does this show say? What court to hunting we're inviting?
Okay.
It could be anything because letter now or Troyan. There are two sides to the letter.
Okay.
Implements of gold nuggets, excavators, in Nema and Messi. No, our court. And I was Sikano Sosa. Yadema almost almost fanya jumano. As a song obey them. That is the point. Until we don't even know says he can't intend war friend no.
I feel probity and accountability. And
I make a probity in a Rollins there.
Okay, so this is a letter that is inviting Maben Kinkai.
You come better 30 minutes, you'll be young guy.
What checking in here? Now, so that you are boy, I did, but now we have Obuana near now about it. See, Obianca, your mobile Bawumia D. Your mobile Bawumia D. I go about the Kenyan or no valor Bawumia Niano.
Cratana will trauma chance. Okay, so you can say miracle. Oh, and come on, you did. What is
the Bawumia?
I reserve that.
Yeah, I can't be.
Oh, yes. Now, I've been about Bawumia. Public servant, I don't know. Yes, Kakofile. Alan, the Obia who sent for trotro scan on the Amano, the Bawumia. When you businessman, chief public servant. Maybe send me who I don't know. Yes, or interrupt. Maybe or don't know. Yes, 500,000. And look at the evidential.
Mama, now Chibani Casamano 40 million. No chance did and we be so.
Oh, that's why you app will be. And I want your app. When your app will be.
Okay, Mr. Mammy,
I'm more short school. And your app will be no.
Government officials spend.
And then when I'm publishing, publish on Facebook. And then you'll be on Facebook.
My dear,
I'm going to be your mind train. Into member because I'm our friend.
There's a I say, Nana Penwasem, Chief and Penwasem. Omurizi should be a bar, not Wabem.
They be self frame you.
And I'm the train me with disclaimer enough here to us. It's only I don't try to know. It's you all in the way. Oh, brother, Bem.
Mama is a main casa today. Would do an offer me. Would you media?
From Apostle Dr. Isaac Osubempa. And it's a disclaimer. My attention has been drawn to an audio circulating on social media, alleged to be my voice. I wish to emphatically state that I have no knowledge about the creation of the said audio, and I also deny categorically that the voice of the speaker in the audio is mine. To the best of my knowledge, I have not at any time spoken with any person, whether on phone or in an interview, where I have made any such comments attributed to me. I do not believe that any right-thinking person should proudly go about telling others about atrocities or heinous crimes he or she has committed with such confidence as is heard in the audio. I believe that the audio was carefully created by some detractors who have diabolic intentions to wish to court public disaffection for me. Any discerning listener will note that nowhere in the said leak audio did the speaker make mention of killing someone as is being portrayed. The speaker is heard in the audio saying in Twi language, "Do you know what sacrifices we made before Akufo-Addo became president?" Though I cannot avouch the context that statement was made, I do not believe that the word sacrifice used in the statement connotes committing murder. I am therefore of the opinion that the caption given to the audio by certain bloggers is in itself very misleading and calculated to cause fear and panic. Furthermore, the speaker asserts that Madam Gladys Asma of blessed memory died because of His Excellency the President of Ghana. I do not know the causes of Madam Asma's death, but I believe she died a natural death in a good old age. As I have already mentioned, the audio has been created with diabolic intentions by my detractors to cause some injury to my reputation, and the act must be condemned. I have also instructed my lawyers to report the matter to the police for investigations. I entreat members of my family, church, followers, friends, well-wishers, loved ones, and all persons to disregard the audio alleged to have been made by me and treat it with all the contempt it deserves. It's signed, Apostle Dr. Isaac Osubempa, dated this 14th day of June 2023. So that's a disclaimer there from Apostle Osubempa.
Papa, we will be a Michan, but me didn't crave man or if you do not. Asana,
but your man and Casa.
Miriano. Oh, they become major. And then, Papa, my mate chain, I feel a Baba Besson or I offend chapel dim. Na Wabompai. No, I say, Yakup on there. It may be initiating or my uncle, my na Charles who's so a soft chance on Kanchende. prophecies now I start ordering my election on no nyabute.
I
prophesy. And then I say na papa so ni same no so ni hwene mama jina tum do yourself. Then only prophecy no nyabute. On kai there. Ono na oye the main architect of change is coming. Of onu mo fananto.
Okay, so Miracle.
Why? That's it.
Yes, I know messages I will be can.
Yes, I know me make time. Maybe they find information for baby.
From Bawumia.
Mama say musisi no. Me dey
you say kakoni free me say Benz.
I think say me tie dey achieve by ni by okay.
Who do dey now?
Efa apo say me ka dey awoka na.
There be koso bi am me be member so.
Oh my me OSP mra me kan ye.
Me say membem udeti me
member say me say OSP
member ude obeye no masa na o say o my dey na o ye.
O my OSP mra no me kan ye. Me nti ase me ni madokro.
Miracles na ka say.
Yes. Okay. Nti me kan ye. Makaya na nka ho.
No miracle na ka say nti enkoso.
Yes, nti to me can be BF me nti ase. So I just say but they met me akan ye there. Chief mining.
At the OSB wa okaji warrant do be chance.
Oh, say no dey meet here. And they say about news baby.
At the court to so onja man.
Exactly. And I think say for me they be amasama me can say your member na ye adwuma. Okay. Na say ye nya tumi so say ye dey adwuma in spite of how powerful the position is no. Ye hwe ne use sa position no entitia because me say dey be am ka dangerous. Yeah. And sometimes say yeah the you nua na say wo fi say no I have never been. We've seen it severally. Yes. We've seen plenty. And nipa me know am inform madam for police for any journalist.
Hey,
inform madam
for their way
cuz omo no first me na catch him say police for but me ni fear
na me
ko echina asem travel ho no hey ko kanu aka say oye na djuma oye na djuma intimidate. And that's why on my say follow me I say I try as much as possible not to personalize my it be normally we say me can on my penny mama say come see this before. So I just say because somebody be all kind of one in the year.
Oh, what?
No one was in a city and for me clearly me yembra nimni but say I am passe unni ho kwan say obi to me do to me now no e better tanipa memfanye
oh de okwan
o de be make okay. I'm trying to be very
so it should not come across as in data in your line of duty.
Yeah, be all kind of okwan.
So I just say because in the biom ade ba ko pay wo OSP eduma no pa me pese me ka ho asem and say I think Ghana folks should understand and separate the issues. We one of the media houses by my office say what is your take on the Professor Ade's statement? Professor Steve Ade say he has the perception government is persecuting people who want to fight corruption, and that is why government is persecuting Professor Frimpong. But you see, the OSP is not controlled by government. The Office of the Special Prosecutor, no mind, then can't check Ghana for no be answer. Say, and you are buying a change on yet. Limit is a worker say Ghana Amia Kodi Boni. Na abaya say I buy say I buy mediatum because the president is the commander in chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. So I just say o man penia be de o chair police council it's metiase so I just say but special prosecutor office there in fact na ko me I think mpo say omomo aban mu kran some doors wo sing omomo ni aban mu so I just say and see I was surprised when Professor Day made that statement. Nobody has control over what the special prosecutor does in his office. I'm running actually. And I do only ye be on there. And see, all the microphone be seen no be say, what is your take? I told them I say go and talk to the special prosecutor. Me, I don't talk for the special prosecutor. I speak for government. And government hasn't done anything to Professor Frimpong Boateng. Government has done nothing to him. Government has done nothing to Chasby. What government did with Chasby's use case in the past was to refer him to the CID. And I CID and investigation, I CID and report a day about Bonting. But special prosecutor ko na there. Now Professor Steve Ade Oko say and I'm buying a persecute Professor Frimpong Boateng. I think it's unfair. And one of the things I ask Sanya Mawu and say, am I to me in cancer city? That for me is my view. But what I refuse to do is to go into the nitty-gritties of issues like this because of the evidence. So I just say me court ma judgment Emma Minka Hansam because me ye judge ni and Sanya ma we no dia me many foot a woman say the office of the special prosecutor no omo hwe na tumi a oman no e de amom no omo fantani tememufo ani oman eyawo to even have your image out there. So I just say when I saw Charles Bisu's image on the poster, say he was wanted. In fact, that once that many attempts because the challenge is that by the time you do was maybe you cry, so would the be mukrana, sir? But oh, I didn't say FBI for poster. You know, and straight away I was asking myself, "This is Ghana. We are not used to that. You know, we are used to armed robbers and maybe a rapist. Be a Ghana or be a Bobby. I went to ya. No, normally, but say me senior brother no. Oh, you know, so I felt very bad. So I just say,
me okay me ya pa me who me see eh.
So I just
honestly I ni bi.
Inti me I am not one to determine the office of special prosecutor's job with all due respect, but I think that what we need to be very cautious of is say omunye cautious say enya dia omode tata obia because these things it can affect everybody. What I say actually be kra no actually be kra bia na when you special prosecutor be kra betimi aba na wakoche a former special prosecutor.
It can happen
depending on what he feels is investigating.
But I like that word, what he feels.
Yes, according to say prison maybe I can say prison obia betimi akọ obia because yenam kono bi kan wie by the time I be do what say on wakodi so I just intimate media kakra me work and say if there's a public perception say the office of the special prosecutor no ebia if they say or turning crofenia I think so engage public anymore now on church anymore and then again if a choir or person of fast way abrofo no way say be throw 110 there then he needs to put out more information because you know the other jurisdiction they are very transparent with the issues no because yes I didn't see or say we're not the ones saying about bonting and yes problem but you know if we are going to adopt it then we should be very transparent because you are going to be on a friend saying social media forever. I'm going to say you can do a butcher that moment here casano yeah they do it. They do it. They will open into sometimes you realize it will be on and near China Cotton baby 30-40 minutes based on what they have seen or read about him. So I just say for me I think that we need to be careful and cautious. It doesn't mean say but oh yeah, I like the bit now. Wanted. So yeah, we kaka. So we say be wanted. Kwana to be a nipa ni ahwehwe na ye nya no. That's the ye hu no. No kwa na yiri ya deputy minister. Ano bi okran so ya che no. E na wadwane. Obi a wa hye de egwan. Exactly. Yeah. Nti mi nwane ye. Nti those are the things. But me, like I'm saying, I am not calling any verdict on whether we. But I think say ade bia e betane. On my enfound so NDC ni so NPP ni so NPP ni me I don't support intimidation, I don't support bullying in any form because I am share
me cuz mami twa no wan hwe ya unye nipa bio
wetwa no
wan hwe ya unye nipa bio
my no twa man man kasa
but I'm saying so just to add to what you are saying if you are not careful unye nipa bio because you fancy baby a wa ba na adwuma bia e wo click wudin a ade a wo hu no just because it will be IUB and mass and it's there forever.
Oh my Obi catch say you under police Obi catch say you under arrest. Say you catch say you are under arrest. So why wouldn't say when you're here? But the mere fact keke kra na say you tam wako police station man. Wunim de besi you. And a court no kra na yedo kono. Wunim say na wasem no. E besi akọ afa. Ntimi de me de an say you make sure say emra no obi aye den.
Okay, so this is the one. Some of the letters I got out so far from the special prosecutor, and it was this one, attention to the lawyer of Charles BCU.
Okay,
I refer just a minute, 5th December 2022.
Okay,
I refer to your letter dated 5th December 2022 as.
Yes, your space. Chief, I catch you. Chief, I catch you.
We expected that you would you would have indicated the specific date of your client's return to the jurisdiction. However, you have rendered his purported return open-ended. This office cannot accede to your request. Please be advised that if your client does not appear in person at the office of the Special Prosecutor at 6 Hales Selassie Street, South Ridge, Accra, GA 0790906 on or before close of business Friday, 9 December 2022, this office will cause an arrest warrant and an Interpol red notice to be issued against him. Further, this office will trigger a request for his extradition to the jurisdiction. In respect of your request for information, be also advised that your client has long been served with the following: a copy of the complaint, a copy of his statement taken at the office of the Special Prosecutor. In respect of the request for statements written by other persons in connection with this matter, your client will be duly served at the appropriate time for discoveries. Faithfully, Kisi Ejabin, the Special Prosecutor.
You're making sure say to me I be no ene ahode a o man no de be science no yen fantani obi ani o man say kasa obi tan obi ani different from so tata no say to me to any see obi so na so I just say aha e bia na yes na o but second issue so me work about the office of Special Prosecutor and the Ghana for office of the Special Prosecutor no enya ban na chene de onye nti say ya wo oye bibi na pese ibisa na yenko ne ho yenko ko bisa no and yen tu na yeni ensi aban so na omukra ye come asem you know omukra ban no ho so I just say omukra ye come asem omukra ban no ho but yes why if you say mra na any 2 minutes dey ma papa no if you say office no if you say door so do a ensan ko biom yenko tena se ne yehwe mu biom so I just say but me dey I am not worried because ultimately I didn't be pure court so I just say and your institution am wogidi o mu power my we mu the court o my matena court obi a de odi kan court ne nsem de pa na me nim say beji liba ko no judges no to bi o mo kan o mo tumi kan asanim nyina ma o wadwe nyina ne se ba ko ne de ne ko obe wie eche no ne yedi na asema ma no nti I am very confident in the court nti me dey just like I think even Charles Bisu has done. I think we shouldn't worry also too much ebia the preliminary game explain the hard dream, you know, you don't want to paper so you publish so you share all over the world in a hard dream.
I take content here when they're back and forth.
But the back and forth
of this, both sides,
they should have handled it. They should handle these things. Go to the OSP so can just watch show our own person. Yes, and I'm very sure said the only OSP can sound because then I'm okay. My question is our man sorry can me yes so I just what kind
but the point
is man sorry can me throw me here in the poster no or inti but me dey you know say one so the other side say bia we shouldn't worry too much. The courts are there, so the courts are always there, but to the biswa your police was a Ghana Halanka see you can't chill what some you do hey public you can see the handcuff
there was some you de
ukoba said day
okay so then Obi 5 minutes bits then for wrap up don't hey chief quick
that's me man kasa
that's all kasa then na person ka fa
mo hino
then na person ka fa
Special Prosecutor
me say then na person ka fa
mo hino
me say okay then what's the challenge?
No, they were kind of wrap up.
About 6:30.
All the Special Prosecutor ya can be oye.
Yes, no.
Asema me wo. Me family topic bra.
There no. 5 minutes. Ode. Me slow. Yeah, you do what are you? Oh my. I see not.
Oh, I see not about some more.
Is it was so coin?
I made the maybe I'm a pedam call only this more bear obedi ama yinara. Say topic ni na the tour na ye come here but call that member no na me education papa be famous sister and I think there is worth going into that. And now me nyoka say if baby my way and now who try a woman na ye baba ko second phase so Adam say based on the IMF na ye dey wan kwhyemun because baby aye dun ya fa ye wan kwhyemun ajefu nyi ho sika na ye tedu na ye wahan onunti yebutu ya generate sika wa han ni nyina no wanye adwuma but there is something aban onye ohono ham mchechemu wode magana fu yehu de anamona yetu. That's why I'm kade yenko IMF and abano di yako nimu details no one obunu tot onyu bia no nyim de how ya yako muima yena nanom na adina wo sori wo kokojina finance ministry ode what you musika na adina yinwi na no ho ye bahene yako mud otodo bi mo so nyi de ye utilities are ye use nyina se bakaya. I think is it post covid now whatever there was some maybe na abano kade
free water, free electricity,
wama su free, wama electricity free. Na so na me nyoka say inya electricity free neda nande electricity rugu adwuma. It doesn't matter me enya free echina. But we are looking at it today, Maisima and I church him do pempendra aban oshe. Said be only before no can one answer more than my whole mind. And say IMF finish any crying in a yentuma. Ye won't crofu be or baby my what done. Only to me father increment and ye fan got I want. So bump natural that ban oil the mention any day over fat. Ono na ya na subsidy abamen mesi mo be ya wo ba fa ho da makawon but kobra nda menyo kasi ahuyia ewo mu na ho kire ho ni nyina na kire oye ya but o de Ghana fu nyina ye hu da chede how na ye wo mu mana no ba bokosoro in terms of ekawa owo akobra da ma di nyina no rekodu nyina no aban fa ho adwene bia de ye ba fa kwan bi du kra na ye da tu nemu ma wor ma ya ta se nyina wo de yen konne na nsa not today preparing themselves for political power. Name power no so actually won say for first edwuma order wo ye wo de ma hen no kra no. O ma yenhu edwuma no nyodo. Yenhu ntom, yenhu sum. Ye gudu a yenwinwi ye kwa na ye be fada obeyi. Oka akoye de nka normally ye 3 years. Aban bia no 40 years no. Na nka politics no ye there. Because that time na afini ko ni wi ma wakojina abatu bi but now the president ne ka say all the two or the fat dum so ho krana it tells you clear the president angaza wa to esi campaign ogudu orihwe senti in there onu nka mo open there ona na party no be san wan there baba bisi na ni in fact waka magana fu nyina wa ti dem asem ma onu kra yiti nkomo extensively na I am not better. Me hear some, for instance, and other people are with here who's way them program na you know. Uyepa, you go to maybe it you travel so you NDC so you NPP so you ban so you BBA. I'm not. Me hear some power or Ghana bia or Ghana bia on your day. Sebi ban we to my in the my na we to wait here. Here I go to your home kakre. A better one, I have GDP, I have inflation, exchange rate, didn't I? Then I say, what's Dr Bawumia UK? I cook a cancer meeting before no, I hear you been a wash and I say, wow, UK for once a man wants to was off. Groom higher tea, so here's your handsome. Senka baby, I hear doing. Or your baby had a man some over monk crunch and you were my more. I come as I know dear can hear those. No one you can wear there. What be the Ghana and more are you too? But unfortunately, our manager the money in our diet, but you go. Critical questions are all you put to people now. What binding high office to them obro, then is no don an answer phone. In 1 hour, then fin away in some phone. When did the middleman want for mama? It's important. Now then is because I want to police na central Usurupa because of the way where you man is money. Good ones over in the only before answer one worker. I come now no end up not. No man who had done as seven. No worker ye. On chede only be nasa wonka. But only be nasa man or bafo. Okay. And my me expecting you there. I'm not any politicians. So you won't never me hear some new do you know why? Because you're expecting the politician to deliver. Ubi amount so much information, you do something called community consent. People are giving you certain information, so I realize then and call them responsibility. Call that ban no will take. But a ban is not doing that. Nancrophone kasa na what in America. What do? You call them in Pana or what them na piano. Na you want kasa. Na one in cheche more what do my hair more than. But it appears they hey or they gonna be a brace up na yeah hydrin there 2024 no na waba. Because the government no na on them there. Ah what can with the train pa menyipa chase moto aba other mahon. Na if you know take one do no do the major man onye no no re emu kwana offer do no prepare no ababi human
ne no
onu no hiana na chedo man nkasa ya na ni da na can say me sovereignty na so jai sovereignty ni den it comes back to that because omani ye na ye nyi henkrofo ne kona kasa ida onya ye bio ye in terms of governing the people no onu no ye
miracle.
And that is something that we all American don't know.
Now you see, I didn't now what him say no my acquire on it by a fashion in your crowd. Nti me bomb come want to go want to and this. Nti dia mu ye. I am mama skasa. Remember maybe to cry do cry me jam home kasa ya. After be there kakrebi. O my nyame ya do mo chanopa. By 9 a.m. na omampeni abedichi Dr Bawumia eden nkrata ode kwakopre NPP amayoko enu
then the miracle no what's the Ekosiisen say NDC na CPP na woni policy bia
o say aka
what's your kind of the policy bia
Oh we na na agree you an ntia ye
mayina no
don ko hwe ma
makeka bia kire no
o metu ya to so ha jomo ya de metu train na to le dinu meswa omde ndi train na ya be kire mi bi ma di say program na be hotel ma miracle so ko you akasa 20 minutes akasa
5 minutes miracle
oh my I think say kasa na and then get into bia the key thing is say I mean they achieve by the can say we want your more rehearsed speech yate because omo no tenti ya kran so omo dey ya fi ko no mo kokopo bia ba omo di kai akwa yi obi ono ba be dia mampani bi da a ono ba be hu so wonti be he ono kra no mo se ye fa nembra ono kra mpo na ono ba ye na ode ye kwasha amene doko mu no ono na bre so na dum so akese na that na ya kra o PURC I just say analysis and statistics and na ya de mai nyina no ho so I just one try ma so back we say oh my chief the aya
ma wo no so
chief we dey wonder room
wo no so chief
I'm na minute oh my
na unga nya so no ane
we dey wonder room man say na wa na
chief what's na fa you
chief na wa
chief next we dey no member
na wa CM no odum so and am so no ane so
na my say osobi yo someone so be na beka enya una beka Ghana for no mutie so munim eh dia for han say oh my say utie dia okay no munim so bo ba say mama waka dia okay no bo ba say mama naka because Ghana for nim no kra no it's real
Oti hana meti mi wuye asema oka we yan wo ti hosere
tell baba dey na dia bia we me crowd
chief bare ko dey be
o ma mi wu amechi bese meti ha mi wuye oka asemo so
into so
patro weti
that's the same say no o mampeni mama say o so we do so so we say me krom late o ko a o mudim anambo we nye kasa nye we na ya na be kire say ne ye wo kane na ne ni kane ono no kra no samre no ko ma ye to kane mu dum sabre no ono na ya no ho owie no ko no so kwa sabe fa phone sabe card de boa o mo satan piaro mi nyin se na piaro bi o ye popular se no so aja se ye ko kai no mampeni amahama ka che se ye hwe na kane na ye nyampo no ye hwe na ne boy de ye nja ye phone charge so aja se your phone ye nja charge the same the way video ye abrusu na ye wi na me ye na so me nja
okay chief
o ma also kan won use me patch what are you
patch the man kasa
hey Open easy or the same see Antonio one casa.
Menko mobile money charging is another cause of a menko no.
Some budget.
Mobile money charging.
It's mobile money. Mobile phones charging. Because the cost
there will be headline and no John Mama.
There be the cost chief.
Multimedia no headline will be headline.
Oh, now the multimedia on your headline from one BBC as a chief. Majai.
Menko yisa story name.
Sorry, be the whole Majai the hotel.
Oh my, I to because I don't hear crowd. And you see, South MDC for style way. The fact is that Ghana for whether you like it or not, Ghanaians don't see NDC as a credible alternative. So I just say they don't see NDC as a credible alternative. And I'm okay, you know, and yes, somebody that for being bring you. This is a man that has been president before. And yes, I friend about you, or by went to me and yet. It is this whole attempt of trying to make it look like now one who comes and then away say why not more than Mahama.
Who are you coming?
Oh please, oh chief. I feel the Ambroso. Oh my, why not more than Mahama? So I just say Mahama, yeah, me na me go kanu hase much obi okro. His Excellency John Domani Mahama, and young Dennis, and I make a kind of once a match of Biao. Oh my, and yet no pencil. Nimpeni phone and a bed of phone no more baby no more Yanoma. Eh, or ministers no, or must say, some Rantani near you mind yet, not some Pejuma or Mukocha grass. Wa is it war center or say wa Rashid people. It's not as if NDC no say more kasa say Ghanaians no
we so ka je say come dey enkodi banche
na ya yate
ni besi me bodi mbusan
na my banche ya mbi me latel banche di banche be ko
ye osi enkodi banche
nti banche na udi banche was
ta no ko osi enkodi banche
na di banche
osi eni ni raw
oh jandi ye bodi go bi at least yan kase ko twa grass
obi kwasi garantie me
oh my na
chief
must say oh,
miracles
na yan kamo kasa. Inti, oh my, the fact is that the NDC they are disturbing everybody. The same rehearsal, the same rehearsed speech now, no more Bribia. They should allow us to make progress. What's here? And here last week here on Mampeni, Nana Danko Kufado, I address it on my no. It's saying all the things that is being done moving forward. So Tia say Obia Mekahe. You see sometimes
coach me right. So I can
what Tia say Mampeni?
Now me so me correct nice man. Why we not having a budget?
I feel the conversation. Oh my, I had the answer we keep Jamaica. Secondly, what Tia say Dr Bawumia are addressing Ghana for London. And so now, tell me now how addressing Ghana for London. No more Amsterdam. It's a Monday. I'm to you.
Hey, I talk about.
Oh, now on nam say to Abamon.
Really?
One nam say to Abamon. I know Casa Amsterdam. I know Menkasa Ghana. Hey, I know Menkasa Okukuren to me. So I just say with the same principle. I mean, this is sort of we should stop it and take the Ghanaian people serious. More my incredible alternatives. Oh, and NPP for no my say enko ye ba ye de be ye ne Ghana for be so ato obama wo da bia me kasa say mo ha say the fact say obi anye ne ye ne nche say wo betumi aye the fact I am penny kasa wo obi anye na ye ntumi aye ne nche say wo betumi aye penny kasa na ye ntumi aye no nche say wo betumi aye enti wo ntumi nkoka say me de me hu susawo me ntumi maso obi anim say wo ntumi maso ba say o na ye ntumi aye enti mfa me enti na ye ntumi aso enti betumi aso me wa waswada uyi hwefem what the people are looking at in 2024 they say between some we no and yet the absence of the challenges it is the presence of leadership challenges no between the two no why and in the midst of the challenges no odina ho prekope any o man no enante wo abeso ka che say why you join fun dia baby yenye wo why you join fun until we dey on fire ho that's what you told us. In the time of crisis, that is what you told us. And that is what Ghanaians are paying attention to. And on my no airshare. Okay, say, would the free senior high school 9 year possible? We advert Makumako 98 it's here. The way on my way. We say possible. Obi abawaba be. One breast no na kwala 135,000 omo katire fie omo nya school nko. Esa the school dan ya endorse. We say here to me ye yaba ye. We see in this guy, the better edumayefo. Who them say another NDC in the time of their crisis, no. Now we have forward room to send nurse and teacher. Now we eduma 1 year. You see a trial, say 1 year, no mutual 3 months. It was a policy. You are paid 3 months instead of a year. On my own data, they would do some under Mahama. Now you say you need generators, so we had excess capacity.
Who told you? I beg you.
What? Oh,
don't even go.
What happened was that it is here.
It is here. It is where
we have had excess capacity for a very long time.
Please, I beg.
Stop interrupting me. Now we're on lights and call off. Now we're on call off. Now we're on. Until interrupting me. No, you're a regulator.
Na PIS, you know.
Are you a regulator? And no more until no defend it. That data is here. You say no. Am I? Share when we came to power. There were. What are you doing to yourself? When we came to power, there were generators that were sitting idle because you need crude and gas and the better.
Which one was this?
My way.
Stop
what you are doing. Stop what you are doing.
No, but
stop what you are doing.
No, stop what you are doing.
I'm not one of those people you do this thing to.
No, there be stop what you are doing. For plants, plants that need why empower and come and
what time is it? I'm thinking. Okay. She's not going to tell me how to speak. You have to know say Unyankasa. Until do name. Everybody in this country, unless you want to do propaganda and politics like Nanaya, which she usually does and she's doing tonight, knows in this country say we've had excess capacity in a very long time. You're starting exporting power acquire because here. No only PURC. What kind of excess power? Now when the excess and go export. When the excess and go export.
Why are there that
what is this?
ECOWAS protocol.
Okay, so Nana.
You're not saying anything.
No.
So what you say?
From queries.
Me no can say. Yeah, that's what excess. Me no can say. Yeah, that's what excess. It is simply because na mo niska. I'm on the top four. A good power plant in him. Na mo niska. That is what happened. You signed free generators bebre because I don't want first can talk. Into we ban now free. No abesi. We ban no free. No abesi. So it was there plenty. Emma was signing. Say generator now what they abano. Say oya power na say me use betu yaka any if any take up no nti o man we yet me ye wo generators ni bia say power and power say can any use
na e bi
what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
It's
not her. She can't tell me.
No, I'm saying say binidi
because your turn talk about it because why am I not broso what I want to do to stop me. When I was
stay off.
Stop still. When it gets your turn, you can speak. Maybe because who catch me.
So you man. I think I make your womb.
I mean, come on, son. I don't say about women. I don't hear you. No, go here. This is now.
General secretary of the party. No joy.
Sometimes I don't like. I will open the easy. Let me open the Excel sheet and show you. What are you talking about? The Ghanaian people are paying for it. The finance ministry. Oh, will you let me speak? What is this? What's the meaning?
Well, what's our question? My main kind.
AXA 2017. You two excess capacity charges. I can't hear you. $35,700,000. 2017 under car power you 65,300,000 65.3 million and in 2017 alone we paid 101 million Ghana cedis and
101 million
2018 so something from 2018 let me energy ministry but editor promise about this document here.
Where is it from?
No,
I am giving it to you.
Part of the.
It's here.
Mean doubt to batch.
2018, 59 million, and then under
59
9 million. In fact, in total, we paid 168,300,000. 2019, we paid total excess generation capacity of 361,300,000. And then 2020 we have 306. Oh, maybe more plants now. I was giving them to you. It is here. It is here. So I just here. It's your year. I will send it to you. I'll send it to you. Oh, why are you doing this to me?
But it's huge.
It's a lot of money. You said I should give it to you. I'm giving it to you. I'm moving it to you. I want this to me talk.
It's very huge.
It is here. But wait, having the government, having the finance ministry already told everybody in parliament, say between 2017 and 2021, we paid about 12 billion.
But that's what the minority is contesting.
No, but it's the data. Why are they contesting it? The data is there in parliament. It is there in parliament. Having the World Bank country director come to confirm this. It wasn't from my family. The more I said, they won't say, "Oh my family, no better radio so I make us."
And don't it me fine kasa o man kasa so that men to aso.
Baby, man kasa.
Oh my man to aso.
Oh, kasa. Oh, sumi. Oh,
no, but she's not doing it. Listen, me, I am not one of those communicators. You get. I'm not one of those.
Play victim.
Beba Joe. Nana. Minya, ko asem so.
Oh my, me better omo kasa.
Chief member. Nana member. Oh, Mr.
I don't like
Mr. Chief. Dennis Bachena for this in a fee.
This I mean, someone distorted me.
Now,
my entity no can say, Nana ya issues no, no crowd, and said, Day, Enfa. Hey, what's Yano ha, data near way, the better one thing. Nipa be kind. Yes, for a social media in Triaka, all the tour, you get tens of thousands of people to read. These are facts. Even Santro, Muchaya, my sister, World Bank Country Director, Lankasa Beka, okay, I'm also boa. When we started talking about this, trying to say wicked IPPs, most of Biabwa, World Bank Country Director, Ebekan and say, okay, what kind of people are you?
I mean, that's a miracle. Goma Global Foundation for say and the Omo Akwenya Mweti Makosua de ye pao. Yeah, my scholarship package, yeah, my free accommodation, yeah, my free tuition, and I have a monthly stipends, yeah, the source. In between the ages of 18 and 40, yeah, come out it here, programs are more often be a health and medicine. All business programs, business administration, international trade and economics, accounting, business management, and the engineering programs, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, architecture engineering, electrical engineering, chemical engineering, petroleum engineering, geometric engineering, and in the Kaka. Mestre, say, when it's one, say, Ubekwa Kushia, dear, what China, now Wakojiti or Samia Mabuchia, friend number with 0533 095509 0533 095509 and 0533 078060. Can you say, enjoy Ubi Bia ready? We are service fee quantity, Ubi Bia ready. We are and Sunny anywhere in Como Goma Global Foundation and the San Como way Eddie Abba.
Why?
Because you're from
because we are power.
Please, my dear, me pancho car power. Car power came at the time that we needed power, electricity. What am I saying? You should not question.
Propaganda.
Propaganda.
2017.
Yes, my dear. Let me finish. Okay. Because as someone can name in TSU.
And the baby also on to us.
Why are you a car power came in at a time that we were in Dumso? Do you get me?
Yeah.
And it came to help with a Dumso issue. Aska came in at the time that we were in Dumso. I thought he was going to talk about other plans which were negotiated. You see. How can you say a car power that excess capacity?
Because
you see, if there is no, please, when a tariff is done, I explain how you sign an
stop tariff. We are talking about generation.
No, but generation tariff. There is the BGT. What are you saying? There is a bulk generation tariff for IPPs via a new OBR.
What are you talking about? You cannot overshadow the lines.
What are you talking about? What's it like?
In 2017. We had excess capacity generation.
I am saying
35.7 million.
What excess capacity are you talking about?
What is cost?
You have excess power.
Excess power is power that the generator and generator that you don't use.
Why don't you use it? It has a lot to do with tariffs. Why don't you use it? Why don't you need it? No, but the point is this time, I thought that you were going to talk about other plans that are not even known.
Who told you say excess capacity?
What I am saying is
what are you talking about?
But how can you tell me say your power yen you see? I mean, what is this? Your power yen you see?
Who disagree to that?
Because you see, both generation tariff is in the tariff. Every time these two plants are working.
What is she saying?
What am I saying?
You are misleading the public.
Yes,
you are misleading the public.
How am I misleading
the public? You are misleading the public. Stop what you are doing.
Okay, my dear, I am not.
Because
why don't you let me talk?
Nana, she's saying, oh, how to say?
I am saying, say, car power asker. These are two plants at the time. Low shedding. These were plants were on board. They were generating and we were using.
I said 2017. She should listen.
Oh, my
because she speaks. 2017. Meanwhile, you have signed the agreement to the generator. Whether we use when you saw because
that is the question. Listen to me. Do you get me? Also 2017, why were we not using? Besides, there is a BGT, there is a both generation tariff in the tariff.
What has that got to do with the who mislead the public as a monk?
Me mislead the public, sir.
Who is that question? You are misleading the public.
You see, the point is that
Miracle until say obey making the point.
What you said is a lie. It's going to
man making the point. Then we have
I mean credibility.
The fact say you have credibility.
Mami oba
what do you mean by
miracle? What you submission?
Yes, it does not matter.
What
the beef is that what the beef is that you see we have paid for excess capacity in 2017. Was it doom so time?
Let me
talk about 2017.
Until the man in casa.
Okay, so I'm not one person who be tea or non.
Canada than I say to doom so I'm say on
casa also mo bin casa. Oh mama in casa. Why? Ono casa also mo bin casa. Mama in casa.
And then me buy house and I make baby so make $1 billion for excess capacity.
Yeah.
So I wanted to get to the point where which of the machines they sign PPAs are this can bring. So I thought if all everything that we have, which of the machines and I have I've been investigating to find out say they almost sign PPAs use power I take or pay. So I explained here say and Sakura na be sign the PP you have to commission the plant. Ama ECG and now say VI be decide say power ni here. Say your commissions are plant na yenti mean kasi here power. But if obi that journey say sa plant way because of ABC dintino me you see. Otimase. We have a bulk generation charge. Generators net tariff. IPP once it is negotiated. I need started commission what near the tariff no. A shame. And your government any tariff no. It is part of the tariff. Ekosiisen man patcho my mean whatever is there. I did IPP. Whatever that is paid. Me patcho o ma henya mu ye no mu na ye adwuma.
Exactly because
because whatever is paid no and your government say government only comes into utility payment.
Only Dominic and I'm on report in Facebook camera no more. Adum TV. Dr Bawumia.